Hello, welcome back to Zekism. How are you doing? This news broke over the weekend, which is great, so we'll talk about it because we talk all things Doomsday. Marvel Studios will, confirmed, release 4 different trailers for Avengers Doomsday in theatres. This is in support of Avatar Fire and Ash, a film I'm looking forward to like a hole in the head. No, I've got nothing against Avatar. It's not my favourite franchise, to be honest. I thought they were fine. Both have been fine. They're not my cup of tea. But I respect people who like it. That being said, it's an odd tactic to release a trailer just in cinemas that you have to go to just to squeeze up another film's numbers, which seems to be the case here. But nevertheless, we'll continue. This comes to us via comicbookmovie.com. And yes, you can probably hear the cynicism in my voice. We now have the confirmation that Marvel Studios plans to release 4 different trailers for Avengers Doomsday in theatres with Avatar Fire and Ash. Find out more about this unique rollout here. Okay, let's go. We've been hearing rumours that Marvel Studios has multiple trailers for Avengers Doomsday ready to go for a while now, and earlier today it was reported the studio intends to release up to 4 different teasers for the next MCU event in theatres. Now, I'll pause for a second here. It's rumoured that apparently they're going to release 1 a week. Now, this is rumour, it might not be true. But we are looking at the very real possibility that Disney, let's be honest, it's Disney here, are releasing a different trailer for Avengers Doomsday every week in support of Avatar Fire and Ash in cinemas, only in cinemas. Now let's carry on. Let that settle for a second. This has now been confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter, that's what THR stands for, who also provided a few more details on plans for the rollout. Disney is sending theatres 4 different trailers for the Marvel Mega Movie. Each will play for 1 week before switching to the next. So if you see Fire and Ash opening weekend, you'll get trailer 1. If you go a week later, you'll get trailer 2, and so on. So if you want to see all the trailers, you'll obviously need to buy 4 tickets to Fire and Ash. No word on if or when the teasers will make their way online. There's speculation that an amalgamated version of all 4 may release at a later date, but we'd be very surprised at least a couple of them weren't leaked. I can tell you now, they're already online. I purposely haven't looked at them because I just don't like leaked trailers. I don't really like watching them. But that being said, they're online. I've seen them. Lots of people have sent them to me, and I've seen them pop up on my YouTube feed as well. Yeah, so there you go. Job done, Disney and Marvel. Whether the trailers will all connect or only feature slight variations is not clear, but the direct editor, Jack McBrien, posted the following. I know of one of the... Oh, God, I've clicked on his tweet. We should click on his tweet. Give him credit. We know one of the differences between the 4 trailers, and I would call it more of a stylistic change rather than a change with real substance. I heard there are other changes beyond that, but I am keeping my expectations in check. Not expecting 4 completely unique trailers. Yeah, from all accounts, these are going to be slightly different trailers. They're not going to be completely revolutionary trailers. They're just going to be sort of slight So you could just go on week 4 and see the complete breakdown, but I don't know how much of a diehard fan are you. That's probably what they're trying to test here. A supposed breakdown of the first trailer was shared on Reddit. We're not buying this one at all, but have a read through and see what you make of it. I'm not really going to read through it either, but there you go. Like I said, they're online already if you want to. Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars were recently hit with significant delays, blah blah blah. It's not relevant to the story. Doomsday will star Paul Rudd, blah blah blah. So there you go. That is the story. So let's talk. What do we think about this leak? This plan to release trailers, 4 different trailers in front of Avatar Fire and Ash. I was not one of those people planning on seeing Avatar Fire and Ash. Not to say that I wouldn't, because I like going to the cinema. But it wasn't on my map, my roadmap of 2025 to go out of my way, especially during the holidays, to see Avatar Fire and Ash, just to see. And now, and in addition to that, I wasn't planning on seeing Avatar Fire and Ash just to see an Avengers Doomsday trailer. The problem I have, the dilemma I have, is not only do they have a Avengers Doomsday trailer potentially in front of Avatar Fire and Ash, they've also got the 5 minutes of the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. So, I'm in a real quandary at the moment. Anyway, we'll get back to the Avengers. I think this is a really odd marketing tactic. It has got people talking, so they would argue it's done its job. I'm curious as to why they have chosen this as a tactic. Now, here's the thing. I'll give a caveat to them, but I'll give the caveat in a minute. So So yeah, I think it's a really odd tactic that they've chosen to do this really convoluted system with like giving the cinemas 4 different trailers and telling them to play them a week different from each other. I mean, you're asking for trouble there, but also it seems really convoluted and unnecessary. Whether if you just released a banger trailer, I'm sure people would be talking about that more so than your 4 protracted weeks. Anyway, at the very least, you've got to credit them with thinking outside the box. At the very worst, you think, well, this has just actually turned people off more so than they were actually on in the first place. But that's me being cynical. And let me go back to the caveat then. So, the caveat I'll give them is, if this was an online-only campaign, if they were saying, oh, by the way, we're going to release, in addition to in cinemas, by the way, on YouTube, one trailer a week for the next 4 weeks over the holiday period as like a Christmas present to Marvel fans, right? That's how you dub it. That's how I would dub it. Brilliant. What brilliant marketing campaign this is. Forcing people to go to cinemas. By the way, we can see the corporate cynicism here because obviously Avatar is a Disney product, so is Marvel, blah, blah, blah. I think their marketing strategy should be less trying to narc and annoy all your fans off. Such as, I mean, I enjoyed the chair reveal video, but a lot of people didn't. And I think if you're going to come up with marketing strategies that are annoying your fans, that's probably not wise. I know we live in a different age now. It's not just a case where you can reveal the trailer online and it does gangbusters and then everyone's really excited for it. I would give you Deadpool and Wolverine because it actually worked for that film. So it isn't true that in the modern age you can't do that. But for this, they clearly are going with a different marketing route. They're trying to get eyeballs on the product. As I said, I would argue just giving fans what they want would probably give you more eyeballs on it, and not just giving them what they want willy-nilly. I'm saying give them what they want in terms of a banger trailer that gets people hyped, or promotional material designed to hype up. If you're going to pay the money for, you know, an ad campaign or a marketing strategy, blah blah blah, go and get the, I don't know, have Doom sort of symbols or Doom paraphernalia popping up in random places. Do a viral marketing campaign that doesn't annoy people with corporate, BSing. I'll take all this back if they release them online. I have a feeling these are going to be cinema only, just from everything I'm reading and hearing. These are going to be cinema exclusives, which really is that's crap. I really wouldn't do that if I was Disney and Marvel. You can course correct this now. Don't make it cinema exclusive. I have a feeling what they're going to do is they may have the final one, which is in the 4th week. That be the one they coincide with an online release at the same time as cinemas. But even so, I'd be like, just don't do that. Just do it. Stop trying to squeeze the numbers for Fire and Ash. Again, nothing against Avatar, Fire and Ash, but this association by marketing is just really corporate and grimy. At a time where Marvel really doesn't need to be corporate and grimy, it actually needs to be more for the fans. Then this, I think, is just a silly move. Anyway, rant over. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think it's a good idea? Are you excited for Avatar, Fire and Ash? Are you excited for Avengers Doomsday? Has this marketing campaign worked? Let me know in the comment section below. Please leave a like and subscribe on the video as well. That always helps the channel, and I'll speak to you next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.